Nadia, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys 50 things that you need to have in your college dorm that you cannot forget, and probably things that no one has ever told you you needed. Last year I was a freshman at Ohio State. I'm going to be an upcoming sophomore. I lived in the dorm, and these are things that you just need to have in your dorm or in your college life. I know I just threw a lot at you guys right there. This is like serious stuff, but happy summer to everyone. Honestly, this summer I've been just working every single day. I have an internship, I'm working at another place too, so I've been just busy. I would suggest to get out a paper and get out a pencil because you're gonna wanna write this stuff down. Also, I wanted to shout out, I did do a dorm tour video that I had posted. If you wanna check that out, that will have literally everything I had in my dorm. Alright, so the first must-have I will have to tell you that you may know this or not is a BRITA. I strongly suggest you to bring one, but water and hydration is essential, especially when you're at school. It is so easy to become dehydrated. This is great to put in your refrigerator to always have purified water on hand. So this next one you may already have or not, but when I came to campus I didn't have, and it was not good, and that is a back of the phone card holder. And this is because I'm sure almost any college uses a campus card to get in your dorms, to like get into most places. Mine's like my Buck ID, and there were so many times where like I would leave my dorm and I wouldn't have my Buck ID on me, or it's so easy to just have it in your back of your phone because you always will have your phone on you. So you can literally get on Amazon for really cheap. Third thing I will say, for girls and guys, have pepper spray or like a taser on you. I have like the keychain ones that I would put in my purse, or like, you know, the miniature size. At least my campus in Columbus is a city and there is a lot of crime that goes on, so it's so important to like stay protected in any sort of way. Fourth thing I would say are pong balls. You can literally buy pong balls at Walmart or Target, and you can practice with your roommate playing water pong in your dorm or something. So you can really show your skills when you're out, and honestly, that is a big trait. If you are good at pong, then you're golden. So the next thing, like if you are someone who's probably going to be going out or like to events and themed things, definitely bring any type of costume attire you have. So for example, any type of lays. I know this is like a red, white, and blue one, but there's always themed things going on campus. Like this is like, you know, an animal theme, like bunny ears, especially like Halloween. I brought my lifeguard suit, a bathing suit, like bandanas, this like disco headband, and like flare jeans. Just make sure you have costume attire because you'll probably need it. Sixth thing probably seems like a no-brainer to you guys, but different types of like wall decor will really help spice your room up. The reason why I said this is that I have a really like easy way that you can do this and affordable. So on Amazon there's this collage kit, and it comes with like different types of already printed out pictures that all have the same like color scheme. Just put this in array like on your wall, and you'll have a nice little wall display. I can actually link it down below. Still on to wall decor, I found a lot of really nice wall decor things on actually SHEIN's home section for really inexpensive, so I will link that down below. I also have a 15% off coupon code for SHEIN. It's just capital T5 and then CASEY, which I'll have it right here. This is one of the things I had from SHEIN that I had in my dorm that I would just like hang up with a command hook, and I could just put little things in it. I remember putting like hair ties in one of them and like headbands. This was like $3. Also SHEIN had like these type of, they're not the best quality of posters, but they had these for like $2. And on like the room decor trend, you're going to need LED lights or some type of lights, because even though you don't want to be like everyone else and get LED lights, you're gonna want them because they're honestly really cool at night just to like have in your room and not have the lights on. I strongly recommend you get them. So the next thing I would say, especially for the boys out there, you need something to make your room smell good. And I know candles are not allowed, and they say wallflowers aren't really allowed, but I still had a wallflower going in my room at all times, and it made my room smell so good because it's such a small space and it's so easy to collect like germs and bacteria and smell bad. The next thing I will totally recommend you bringing is a pair of slippers. I actually had gotten these for Christmas last year, and these are good for like when you're leaving your dorm to go to the bathroom. I didn't have a bathroom in my room, and I didn't want to get shoes on every time I went. I just put on my slippers, and they were the perfect shoes to just walk around in because the floor is honestly gross everywhere in dorms. Okay, so on the shoe trend that we're talking about, you're going to need some type of plastic shoes or flip-flops when you are showering in the public showers that you're sharing with other people. I actually knew some people who didn't do this, and I think that's honestly really gross. I'm sorry, but it is. Also, something I don't have on me because I'm pretty sure it's downstairs, but you need like some type of putty or sticky tack. Obviously command hooks as well, but that putty stuff stuff is what you can get all your pictures up with. So definitely buy some of that off Amazon. It's really cheap. And on like that shower and hallway type of thing, I would bring a robe. My robe helped me so much. I know my roommate had one too. So when we got out of the shower, instead of like coming back in towels, we had our robes with us. I had a really nice fuzzy one. I probably have a picture in it somewhere, so I'll just insert that. Now the next thing is really not allowed anywhere, but that is a toaster. And when I brought one, don't tell anyone. Yeah, no, I really didn't. I could be lying. When I brought one, it totally was a game changer, and I was able to make toast. It was so good. So bring a toaster, just make sure you watch it when you use it. And the next thing, which I am not promoting any underage drinking right now for the 21-year-olds, and if you're not 21, you can put orange juice in them. But that is some shot glasses. These are just some plastic ones here, you know, and then I like collecting them from different places I go. Have fun with these. The next thing is an over the bed little caddy. This was from SHEIN as well. I think it was $3. And what you do, it has like these Velcro straps, and you just strap it onto the side of your bed. And what I would do every night was I would put my phone in here, maybe a book, a notebook for like when I'm going to bed, and it was the perfect bedside caddy type of thing. Or even the next thing I would advise to bring is some vitamins to somewhat help your immune system stay up with things, even though it's so easy to get sick. I would show you a box of DayQuil right now, but I used all of it when I was in school. I'm pretty sure I used like 2 boxes. But also bring some Advil, Stye cream just in case you're sharing mascaras. Halls, I was coughing so much. And even more under the safety trend, bring a little first aid kit. I actually needed to use band-aids out of this quite a few times, or like for a friend. The next thing you have is one of these boards that you put on your door, and I just velcroed it onto the front of the dorm door. Look, it used to say 419 in it. That's so sad. But what we would do is we put like our Snapchat handles and our Instagram stuff on this, and it was just like a memo board that people in our hall would like write on and stuff. So definitely get one of these. So the next thing I would say to bring that you would think, oh my god, like everyone, I already knew to bring that, but is actually an umbrella. Like really bring one. A lot of people I knew didn't, and were always walking in the rain or like didn't have one. So definitely bring one. And the next thing is a mesh shower caddy, and I really like the mesh ones because there's holes in it, so if there was ever like water leakage from like the bottles or whatever, it didn't like get moldy or stinky or whatever. It all just like dried out. And this one's from Target, and it has all these different like compartments and spaces around it. Next we have a bike lock or a gym lock. I actually did bring my bike for a semester, and it was kind of like nice to have. I was like able to like ride my bike to the gym and whatever, but you need a U-lock to protect that because bike theft is real. And also a gym lock if you have like a lot of like gym stuff that you want to lock up. Next thing I would bring is some cheap sunglasses. So there's going to be times where you're going to want to look cool when you go out and wear sunglasses, and most likely they'll be taken off your face. Maybe you drop them and lose them, or they'll get broken. So bring cheap ones. These are ones that are fun to use. Heart ones, like, And the next thing that I wish that I had brought more of were just like cheap little cute purses. So these I had all just literally gotten this summer. This was $5 off SHEIN, this white one. This was like $10 off SHEIN. But I wish I had these type of purses that I can just like kind of go out with, which I really didn't have many of them. The next thing, bring some blue light glasses. Even if you have glasses, you probably don't need them. But, you know, they honestly make you look really studious. So when you're in like your study rooms or whatever, you can look super studious and cute with your blue light. The next thing I would say that you're going to need, especially if you're a girl, is bring a Tide stick and lots of OxyClean. I ran out of a big spray bottle of OxyClean with my roommate first semester just from like all these stains and all my white jeans and clothes. And along that trend, bring a steamer as well. I had to go use my friend's on a dorm across from me. So if you know someone who has one nearby, you don't really need one. But I don't like wrinkles in my clothes. I just don't like that look. So a nice like portable steamer I would bring. The next thing I would say to bring is a little eye mask. So let's just say you want to go to sleep before your roommate and the lights are on and stuff. If you have an eye mask, it will block out, and maybe you'll be able to fall asleep in those if the lights are on. The next thing I would say is bring Pedialyte or some liquid IV. I actually have a coupon code for liquid IV that it's not sponsored this video or anything, but I'll leave that right up here. But these are really good. So if you are a night out and you just maybe drink too much, I would recommend drinking some Pedialyte or liquid IV to really revive yourself. The next thing I would say to bring is a door stopper. So at the beginning of, you know, like welcome week or whatever, you're gonna want to try to meet as many people as you can in your dorm. So if you bring a door stopper, you can keep your door open, and it really like helps flow of like conversation and talk, so you're not like so secluded and your door's closed. The thing I brought that I like really did need is this little running band. So when I was running on campus, I just put my phone or like whatever in here, and I just had it on my waist, so I didn't need to bring a bag. And I'm just a runner, so that's why it was an essential for me, but I love my running band. Okay, so the next thing is something I recently just bought because I totally needed from first year, and that is just a gel nail lamp because I could not afford to always get my nails done. And as you can see, I don't even look good because I don't have my nails done now. But this is going to save you a lot of money from doing your nails with this and your toenails too. I just bought one off Amazon for 16 bucks and it works great. So the next thing is kind of like a home type of item for it, and that is a desk lamp that you can also have an outlet in. So I always, oh my god, stop clicking. I always had this next to my bed on my nightstand in my room. Perfect outlet, so I didn't have to like, the outlets are usually a lot lower than your bed, at least in my dorm they were. So this is from Target, really cheap. I would definitely recommend getting one. Next thing that is such a college essential is cards and games. You're going to want cards for, you know, drinking games or just like for like a rainy day, I don't know, fun. Maybe even bring Uno, Monopoly, Apples to Apples, like those girl games, or make your own game. But definitely you're gonna need a bunch of like just regular type of cards. There's so many games you can play. So my next suggestion that a lot of people did on my campus was they brought a hammock. I forgot what it was called, like an unum or something. I don't remember. But if there's a lot of trees on your campus, a hammock's great to bring just to relax in. That's awesome. And if you don't have a hammock, bring like some type of outside blanket. The next thing I would say for the girls is to bring a mini sewing kit. Even if you don't know how to sew, I'm sure someone else does. But things in college will rip, but don't just throw them out after. If you have a sewing kit, you can probably easily find someone that will know how to patch it up. Next, which I actually had to buy when I was on campus too, is a little mesh laundry bag, and I put like my masks in here. Hopefully I won't have to do that again, and also like bras and stuff like that, so then they wouldn't get all like unlined and stuff, because the washing machines there are not that good. The next thing that a lot of people wouldn't know to bring is some stationery. I don't know if you're like to write notes or whatever, but I had this little Ohio State stationery, and I like to write notes to like, you know, my Grammy or my mom or aunts and uncles, or like thank you cards. The next thing, also kind of a no-brainer, but it's definitely something that you're gonna want to bring, and that is just like a clear acrylic makeup organizer. This one I got from Marshall's, I think. Oh god, but I stored all my makeup in here and it worked out great. So the next must-have I have is just a sit-up pillow. You can get these basically anywhere, and this is great to, like, you know, where you could sit on your bed and also like sit up and do work and try not to fall asleep. So I would use this a lot, and I have it at my bed now, and it's just like nice to have. The next suggestion that I had that I bought during school was an ottoman that has storage inside, and it also doubles as a seat. So if you want to have people in your dorm and you also want to like store things in, I got this like white leather one that I will insert a picture of it, but I think that's a great thing to buy. It was like 40 bucks on Amazon. Also, another thing is a mini, like one of those mini Bissell vacuums. We had someone on our floor that had one, so I would borrow that. And also like a mini broom. We did use the mini broom. My roommate had brought one. The next thing I would say is a Keurig, or like one of those mini Keurigs. I brought a Keurig to school, and it was so easy just to make coffee in it and not have to like leave to get coffee, because I'm just like a coffee person. The next thing I would say is a yoga mat, and I love yoga, so I of course brought my mat. I didn't even go to yoga classes, but it was great to use, put out to like stretch on. You could even bring it outside. We have like this oval space to, if you want to work out on it or do like any ab workouts in your room. Another thing is a little mini safe. I'll insert a picture of one. I didn't bring one. I really trusted my roommate, but maybe not everyone has the best roommate experience, so if you really don't trust them, I would bring a little safe for your money or any valuables or jewelry. That's probably needed, especially if they have people in the room a lot and you're not there. The next kind of thing that's funny is a shoe scrubber, because constantly when I would go out to like Dargie's and stuff and it was outside, my shoes would literally get destroyed, and I would be scrubbing my shoes with literally like Clorox wipes. So the next thing, please don't all come at me for this, but it made my life easier, and that was just getting disposable plates and utensils. At first, me and my roommate had brought a lot of like really nice plasticware or like ceramic stuff, and honestly we never really used it that much. We always just went back to like disposable throughout plates. Sink where we can clean it was on a different floor, and I didn't want to clean it in our bathrooms. Also, when I would use the stuff that wasn't disposable, it would sit in my room because I wouldn't have time to wash it, or I just didn't want to. So the next thing I would bring is like quite a few different like power strips. This is a pretty good one, but you're gonna need extension cords, even though some places say like you can't have an extension cord. I would definitely. So now we are on our 50th item, and that is to bring a reusable like fold up bag, and that's really good if you're like going grocery shopping on campus. Or we had a lot of shopping stores on our campus on High Street, and I always like didn't have a bag with me, and to save bags and to save stuff, I would bring a little reusable one. You can get it off Amazon. I don't have it with me right now, of course, but honestly those were like like my must-haves other than bringing lots of school spirit stuff. But good luck to all of you on whatever college experience that you're going through, and I hope you're all having a great summer. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you go do so now, and follow me on social media at ClaudiaCasey972 on Instagram, and I do have a TikTok. I don't even know my user, but I'll put it right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I love you guys all so much, and bye chicas. Mwah.